Okay, so let me repeat your message. Blah, 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 blah.
Yo, what is up everybody? My name is AJ and welcome back to another LSPDFR episode. And for tonight's episode, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be out here with the Los Santos County Sheriff in a DUI checkpoint. And it's been over a year since I've done one of these DUI checkpoints. I don't know when's the last time I did it, but I know it was over a year ago. I think it was on episode 80 something, 82 or 87, I can't recall, but it's been over a year, so I thought why not bring this back to light on the channel, maybe try doing a DUI checkpoint, see how it goes. And so far I'm pretty impressed with the way how it's kind of going. As you can see, we're doing it over here on Rockford Drive in Richmond Glen, which is of course in the Los Santos County area. So the car that we're actually going to be using today is a new CVPI made by RobertTM. I'm pretty sure many of you are familiar with his name. He's actually one of the best modelers on the site. I gotta say, he does an impressive job with his work. But we're using his brand new CVPI that he just made recently, and it is based off of the Bernalillo County Sheriff. I believe that's actually, I think that's how you actually pronounce it. I don't know, but it's a county in New Mexico. You would have thought that this car was based off of somewhere in Cali, which was my first impression. But then RobertTM actually told me that this was based off of the county in New Mexico, which is Bernalillo County Sheriff. So since I'm not really good at pronouncing it, we're just gonna go with Los Santos County Sheriff. I don't know if I'm actually pronouncing it the right way. I would think that the double L at the very end before the O is silent or anything like that, or it's pound. You know what I mean? It sounds like a little more Hispanic, you know, that's what I would think, but who knows. I hope many of you do enjoy this episode. If you do, definitely smack that like button, guys. I would definitely appreciate it. Just like to thank everybody who's been coming to the channel and subscribing. All the current subscribers, you know, thank you so much for your support. I'm glad everybody is enjoying the channel. Many of you enjoyed that LSPDFR MP episode. If you haven't seen that episode, make sure you check it out by clicking on the top right corner of the screen, and you'll be able to see where it's at. It should be in a little white box or something like that saying check out LSPDFR MP or something like that. But yeah, let's get into this. I guess before I do, I kind of want to let you guys know that on this CVPI we're actually using RobertTM's new base as well. He's the one who created the base of this CVPI. I don't know if he fully created it, but he actually did come out with some refurbished kind of features for the base over here, and I gotta say, it actually looks really beautiful. And as for the interior, which is pretty impressive, if we go ahead and step out safely, you guys can go ahead and take a look at the interior of the vehicle, and you guys can kind of see we got a beautiful way of setting up the center console right there. Got nice armrests as well. I like when those are included. I got two spotlights which actually do light up with the takedowns. Over there you got the speed radar. I think that's a speed radar controller right there, that little gray thing right on top of the siren box, which the siren box is actually lighting up. If you guys can kind of see that, that's pretty cool. Also got the laptop as well. So yeah, and then you also got the dome light over here, which was featured in the base that I showed in my New York State Police stream. And you got a speed radar here, and I believe a speed radar in the rear of the vehicle. Yep, right over there. You can kind of see it right there. And I guess going from there, we're going to go and take a look at this DUI checkpoint. You can kind of see, I just noticed some things have moved. Okay, that's weird. Like these two have moved in different locations. Anyways, you can see we got two deputies over here. Most of us in this area are wearing those like these little reflective vests for the purpose of the fact that people can see us. So you can see we got two deputies over here. I don't know what he's doing, but she's writing down some notes, looking at the watch that she does not have. And we'll go ahead and try to safely proceed onto the other side over here. And we'll go and check out this area over here. You can kind of see We got a deputy just kind of, I guess, talking to someone who is possibly suspected of being DUI or something like that, or driving under the influence of alcohol. And over here we got two of them, two deputies over here who are doing traffic control. I know I'm kind of stumbling on my words over here only because some things have kind of moved and I'm a little unfamiliar with that. As for the whole entire scene over here, I got some help from Pacific Pig. He's the one who actually set up all these traffic cones, the bus. Alright, so we are starting the DUI checkpoint right now. As you can see, we have one person who is actually coming up, so we're going to go ahead and try to walk in front. Have them stop right over here. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. And we'll have them stop with traffic controller. So now, if many of you have watched my older DUI checkpoint episode, which was on 0.3 of LSPDFR, you're pretty familiar with the fact that I actually did a traffic stop on them in order to get like a observation to see if they're under the influence of something or if they're spazzing out or something, you know what I mean? So it was kind of convenient at that time, but with 0.4 that just so happens not to work. I just cannot do a traffic stop without them pulling over to the side, so I don't want to pull everyone over to the side. I just want to make sure I have you know, have them stop right over here and I can just do my observations here. So in order to do the observations, we're just basically going to click the breathalyzer key and the drugalyzer key. I'm not intending in any shape or form to do a breathalyzer test or a drugalyzer test or any kind of field sobriety test whilst they're in the car. What I'm doing is I'm basically trying to roleplay the fact that I'm bending down like this to smell for any alcohol in the vehicle. So I'm just sniffing, just making sure there's no alcohol, taking a look, making sure there's no alcohol. And just like how it is, she has no alcohol. Okay, good. You're good to go. Thank you for your time. Drive safely. So that's how the procedure is going to work. And I'm only going to do it on this side of the road over here. That side is, of course, occupied by those deputies. I mean, they can't really do the DUI checkpoint as good as we can. But at least we can kind of roleplay it to the max. After all, this is GTA 5, and I am trying my ultimate best to make sure that this can turn out as realistic as possible. But sometimes it may not work in our favor. We got another one right here. Alright. Hi there, ma'am. Sheriff's Office. You just approached a sobriety checkpoint. Have you had anything to drink tonight by any chance? Let's see. She's got no containers in the car. Not gonna roll down your windows for me or nothing? No, you're not gonna roll down a window for me? Well, you're at the sobriety checkpoint. I can't just let you pass. So I guess what you're gonna have to do is you're just gonna have to pull up ahead. I do smell through the little creek that you have your window open. I do smell a odor of alcohol come from the vehicle. Okay. So if you want to go ahead and just kind of pull to the right over there after those cones, can you do that for me? Can you do that? Okay, I appreciate it. All right. So we have someone who might have had a little bit maybe to drink tonight. She was speaking to me and I could smell that odor of red wine. Maybe, I don't know. I know this is a little bit awkward, but believe me guys, you will get used to it as we kind of go along here. Alright. We just gotta reinitiate it. There we go. Hopefully she'll pull over. There we go. 81 traffic. Show us on South Rockford Drive. We're just going to be past the checkpoint right now. Going to be out with a possible 1055 on a black Jester. License plate's going to be San Andreas 43 Lincoln Frank Tom 731. Occupied only once. If I can get an additional here. And if you can remember that if you can remember that plate for a 28 check.
Suspect's license plate 43 Lincoln Frank Tom 731. A traffic violation. Proceed with caution.
Alright, has expired insurance. We'll go ahead and get an additional out here. Like this.
Backup needed in Vinewood Hills.
I won't lie, it's a little bit awkward for me to do as well because I'm trying to keep up with all the controls and all the methodical circumstances here. There we go, we got our additional unit from that checkpoint. Awesome. Hey, how's it going? Yeah, she might have had something to drink. I can smell an odor of alcohol. She didn't roll down her window all the way, so don't be surprised if she doesn't now. I appreciate it.
Hello.
Oh, now you want to roll down your window? Alright, ma'am. Well, anyway, so, that's my colleague over there. Alright. Deputy Smith. Alright. So you haven't had anything to drink tonight by any chance? You drank a couple of shots, you drank shots a couple of hours ago? Okay, well I can't lie, from your breath it does smell like red wine a little bit. Alright. Is there anything illegal in the vehicle that I should be known about? Or I should be aware of? No? Okay. Alright, could you do me a favor? Just take the key out the ignition and step out for me? Alright, man, we're out here right now because you didn't roll down your windows and I couldn't let you go through that checkpoint. And when you talked to me, I did notice an odor of like alcohol come from your mouth. So we're gonna run a field sobriety test. Alright, it's a series of tests. It's about 2 to 3 of them. So if I could just have you do that for me, and if you pass those tests, you'll be on your way. Alright? Alright. Why don't you go ahead and follow me to the front of your car? We'll run the test over here. Alright. We'll go ahead and do this. And it's a little awkward for me to do, guys. I'm trying to get used to it. It's weird compared to 0.3 because with 0.3 it's much easier, believe me. It is so much easier. 0.4 you kind of have to run through all these little methods here and scripts and everything in order to get something out of it. Alright, so we'll start with the walk and turn test. What I want to have you do is walk heel to toe, 6 steps forward, 6 steps backward on any line that you prefer. Alright, it just has to be a straight line nonetheless. Alright, and what you're going to do is you're going to keep one foot in front of another as you keep taking a step. Alright, so let's say if you walk with your left foot, then you're going to put your left foot in front, and then as soon as you take your right foot to make the next step, you're going to put that right foot in front of your left. Do you understand? Okay, and as you keep walking, you're going to sing, or you're going to say 1001, and then 2001, 3001. I think that's how it works. I forgot how the speech works. We're just going to say 1001, 1002, 1003 for each step you take, okay? Alright, thank you. So you can go and start this test for me. I forgot what the speech was. I don't know if it's 1001, 1002, 1003, or 1001, 2001, 3001. I forgot. Or maybe I'm drunk because I can't even say the the numbers for myself. There we go. She's walking perfectly fine. That's good. Alright, the next part we're going to do here is run a horizontal gaze test. Alright, pretty much what I'm going to have you do is look at my pen, and as you're looking at it, you're just going to look at it with your eyes only. Alright, obviously. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this pen from left to right. As I'm moving it from left to right, your objective is to keep your eye on it. Alright, but do not move your head. So just keep your eyes on this pen. Do not move your head whatsoever. Do you understand me? Okay.
Hello. Thanks.
Oh my God!
Alright, we're having to do the horizontal gaze test right now. I explained to her what that was. Okay, head movement, no. Pupil movement, smooth. Alright. Alright, ma'am, I guess, well, I guess you're good to go. Just, you know, when you go to checkpoints like that, just have your window rolled down. It makes life easier for you and us, alright? If you could just do that the next time, that'd be great. Alright? No issues, otherwise you can head back to your vehicle and take off safely as soon as we head back in our cars, you understand? Alright, drive safely tonight.
Any more crap? You're wearing bracelets. Bam.
Yeah, she's good to go. I appreciate your help. I thought she was 1055, but
Thanks.
turns out she just didn't want to roll down the windows in the first place. Hopefully she does the next time. Thank you. Appreciate the help. And she took off in a dash. I don't know where she went. I think that's her right over there. Okay, so we'll be good to go off of that one. I know that was a little bit awkward for the first time. I mean, hopefully I'll get used to it, and then hopefully you guys will get used to it as well if you are confused on how I'm running this at least. So we'll go and take a U-turn and head back to where we need to head back to. And that'll be that. We may have to use stop the ped again in order to slow down the traffic in this area, which is pretty easy to do that. There we go. Hello, sir. Sheriff's office. You just approached a sobriety checkpoint. Would you have anything to drink tonight by any chance? Any alcohol, anything like that? Wine, beer, anything? No, you wouldn't? Alright. Okay. You're good to go. Take off safely. Have a nice night. This is just as easy as that. I like these. I mean, I don't know. I might do more of these, but I might wait for a new plugin to come out and then we'll do this. I didn't even have this planned, to be honest. This was something pretty quick to come up with. I was told by Pig to use the Sergeant script, but I didn't install that, so that way we can make people pull over to the side. How's it going, sir? Sheriff's office. You just approached a sobriety checkpoint. Would you have anything to drink tonight by any chance? Any wine, beer, alcoholic beverages, or anything like that? No? Okay. You're not rolling down your window. What's the reason for that for? Okay. Alright. I mean, let's just take a look. Does he have any, anything in the car? Like, any cups? No, it doesn't seem like it. Alright, I mean, he doesn't have his window down all the way. Alright, man, you're good to go. Take off safely. Have a nice night. We'll let him go. I mean, he was driving pretty good to me. Sometimes I actually do take a look at people's driving as they're kind of coming through this narrow lane over here. Or I guess it's kind of wide enough, but still, it's kind of... At least we get to take a look at how good their driving is, you know. At least they're not swerving or anything like that. Like this guy right over here, he's pretty good, right? Alright, stop. Hi there, ma'am. Sheriff's office. You just approached a sobriety checkpoint. Would you happen to have anything to drink tonight? Any wine, alcoholic beverages, beer, anything like that? Anything at all whatsoever? You did? You had a little bit? Okay. What'd you have tonight? 2 Bud Lights and a wine? Okay. Alright, would you mind pulling over to the right over there, right after those cones? Could you do that for me? Alright, thank you. I appreciate that. Alright, so we got a person who may have had a little bit to drink. 2 Bud Lights. I don't know if she's talking about the bottle or the cans. Never know. We'll go ahead and initiate a traffic pull over here. Since we're asking her to just pull to the right, we might not count it as a traffic stop. Not entirely sure. I completely forgot to put on my 3rd stage lighting, so that's why she wasn't pulling over. Sorry about that, guys. Alright, there we go. Alright. You know what, we'll just call it as a traffic stop, why not? 81 traffic. I'm gonna be on South Rockford Drive out with a red bullet. It's gonna be San Andreas tag 43 John David Tom 638, I believe. Only occupied once. If I could have an additional unit respond to my location. It's just a little bit after the checkpoint. I have a possible 1055 here, and if you can run me that plate for a 28 run back. Alright, we'll go and run the plate.
market license plate. 4-3 John David Tom 638 no 1099.
Okay, belongs to a Lyra McRoll. Alright, we'll go ahead and ask for an additional unit over here.
Assistance required in Vinewood Hills.
Alright, there we go. We got one from that DUI checkpoint.
Roger. We're heading over now.
Hey, how's it going? Yeah, I got one who said they had 2 Bud Lights and a wine, so... Yeah, it's from that checkpoint over there. Alright, man, so you said you had about 2 Bud Lights and a wine, right? What I'm going to have you do right now is if you could just step out of the vehicle for me and take the key at the ignition first, put it in the center console, whatnot, and then you can step out for me. If you could just have your ID, registration, proof of insurance ready with you. Oh, you have it with you? Okay, you can step out then. Alright. How come I can't? You stopped the ped.
Wait a sec, buddy.
Oh, there we go. Okay, that was really weird. Alright, could I see the ID of yours?
Let's see some ID, huh?
And the documentation. Whoa!
Hey, dummy.
Oh!
Yeah, you.
81 shots fired. 81 shots fired at my location, North Rockford Drive. Subject is down. Subject is down, I repeat.
Cover me.
If you can send additionals and fire rescue over here. It's going to be on South Rockford Drive. And, yeah, just send those units and the fire rescue. Subject is down, and weapon is secured. What the hell, man? That was just crazy. Okay.
Backup needed in Vinewood Hills.
Alright. We'll go and get that EMS over here. Wow, I wasn't even expecting that. That's freaking crazy. How the hell would you pull a gun on me? Let's see, she gave me her ID and everything.
Bullshit.
Can't even run a ped check on this individual. Man. Are you good? You alright? You alright? Okay, she shot me once. She got me once. I don't know where she hit me. Probably in the vest. Yeah, she probably got my vest, thankfully. Alright, we'll go and wait for fire EMS to show up. Hopefully this deputy is doing alright. I was not expecting that, man. I was not expecting that. I mean, I guess the worst kind of scenarios can happen from a DUI checkpoint, man. Hey, I'm doing alright, man. I'm doing alright. I got shot in the vest.
How's it, brah?
Okay. Yeah, I got shot in the vest, thankfully. She just only hit my vest. Fire and EMS are on the way right now.
Oh boy.
Yeah, big time. Alright, they should be here any minute now.
Seaway Patrol.
How's
Alright.
it, brah?
How's it going, man?
Stay calm. I can save you.
No, she hit me in the vest. I'm fine. She just got pistol whipped. That's all it was. Hopefully she's doing alright. She just only got pistol whipped, which I'm pretty sure can hurt badly, but it's less lethal than an actual shooting, I'm sure.
Didn't get here in time.
What? Well, I guess, I mean, less lethal can be fatal, but not as fatal as like a shooting, though.
Can't let it slow me down.
All units, code 4.
Okay, I guess I pistol whipped her hard enough, but I had every right to do that. Okay, 81 1079 can get corners out here. We're gonna have 11144 right now. Officers are safe and secure. We're 10-4. You can just get the corner out here and we'll be clear. Where is the corner? I'm pretty sure I just saw it. I'm pretty tired myself, guys. I do apologize.
Assistance required in Vinewood Hills.
I'm only tired in a matter of minutes because of the fact that we're trying to get through this DUI checkpoint thing, and then we just had this happen. An unexpected surprise. I was not expecting that at all. I was really not expecting that at all.
That was strange. Holy shit!
And I think we should clear. I think we should make room for these fellas over here. Shot by a handgun. No, she wasn't shot by a handgun. Oh, I gotta replace that. I don't know why that's happening like that. I gotta get the one that Major Payne made, where they are actually on like a little a rocking or a rolling bed or something. Alright, and we'll just search the car and then get it impounded. Make sure there's nothing else in here. Not that we could charge her with anything because she's not alive at that point. Ooh, she was carrying some methamphetamines. She had a meth pipe. Okay, she had a bottle of cough syrup. And she was carrying her own stash of goodies, aka the magazines, and a pair of shoes. Nothing else. Alright, we'll get a tow truck. Are you doing alright? I'm just making sure you're okay. I got hit in the vest, that's all. Yeah, she didn't. Thankfully, she didn't hit me anywhere else. She had me at gunpoint right near my head. It's crazy. Thankfully, I pistol whipped her. Yeah, I guess that pistol whip was hard enough. Alright. 81, can we get a 1051 to my location if we can get this bullet out of here? Alright. Where is it? Man, I keep skipping it sometimes. I don't know why. I'm just so tired. I don't know why I do these episodes and I'm tired, but I can only do these episodes late at night because I get a better opportunity in doing so. During the day, I'm usually doing coursework for college and stuff like that, so that's kind of the reason why I don't record these episodes during the day. But that will be happening in the future, aka the summer. And you guys are good to go. If you're okay, then I guess I'm good too.
That shook me up.
You guys can go.
Thank you.
And thank you for your help.
Thanks.
You came ready, man. I appreciate that. Oh, that's a Sarge. No, 2 lines, 2 stripes. I think that's corporal. I don't know. I can't keep up with that anymore. I'm getting a little confused on that. I'm pretty sure it's corporal in some police departments. Some sergeant. Some senior police officer, I believe. 81 will be code 4. I'll be returning the location. Show me 10-6. I can just pass right over here. Alright, so at least thankfully we're safe from that shooting. At least it wasn't too bad. I mean, I'm kind of lucky enough that the shot that she shot, or that round that she shot, only hit my vest, thankfully enough. We're just gonna go ahead and continue this DUI checkpoint, of course. I mean, in real life I would be on paid leave right now, but because this is LSPDFR, I'd like to continue this episode. So we'll go ahead and do that. Hello, sir. You just reached a sobriety checkpoint with the sheriff's office. Would you happen to have anything to drink tonight? Any alcoholic beverages, beer, wine, anything like that? I do see that you have 2 cups right there. No? Okay. I don't smell nothing off of you. All right, you're good to go. Have a nice night. All right. See? Cooperative. I like it. Pretty cool. Pretty clean. Clean slate. Alright, and stop right there. Hello, sir, sheriff's office. You just approached a sobriety checkpoint. Would you happen to have anything to drink tonight? Any alcoholic beverages, beer, wine, anything like that? Anything, man, whatsoever. Any alcoholic beverages at all? No, nothing? Nothing? Okay, man, you're good to go. Drive safely, take care. Have a nice night. I love this. I kind of like this. I mean, it's a little weird to work with, but you guys at least see what I'm doing here, right? That's why I made this a premiere. That way, at least if you guys had any troubles understanding of what I was doing here, at least I could explain it in the premiere. So, if you are, just comment and I will reply to you, I'm pretty sure. Hi, ma'am. You just approached a DUI sobriety checkpoint with the sheriff's office, of course. Would you happen to have anything to drink tonight? Any alcoholic beverages, beer, wine, anything like that? Anything at all? I do see you have a cup in the cup holder right there. You're not gonna talk to me? Ma'am? Can I get a, is that a yes or a no? What's going on here? You're not gonna talk to me? And she's keeping her window just a little bit open. Alright. Alright, we'll try this one more time, ma'am. Come on, you can just tell me yes or no. Alright? And you need to have your windows rolled down at least just a little bit, or at least I can hear you. Alright? Because your engine is pretty loud. So, did you have anything to drink tonight, yes or no? She ain't even looking at me all that much. No, now she is. Alright, man, what I'm going to have you do is just pull up right up ahead. Alright? If you don't want to talk to me, that's fine, but I'm going to have you pull up right over there, right after those cones. And just kind of stick to the side, okay? Alright, she's not going to talk to me at all. Hopefully she will when we have her stopped up ahead. See, that's just not how it works. That's not what you should do. Alright. Alright. 81, can I get a 28 check? It's going to be on a black and colored gauntlet. License plate is going to be San Andreas tag 08 Mary Ocean 0128.
Target license plate 08 Mary Ocean Zebra 128, no 1099.
81 10-4. I'm going to be on a traffic stop out with that vehicle right now. I'm going to be on South Rockford Drive just a little bit after the checkpoint. It's going to be occupied times 1 with that same plate. If I can get an additional unit, the driver is failing to cooperate with me here from that checkpoint. We're pulled to the side right now. If you can get that additional for me.
Assistance required in Vinewood Hills.
So we're just getting that additional right now, and we'll see what happens from there.
Ocean 1 en route.
Man, this is, why can't people just cooperate? Make their life easier. They don't like being stopped by the police. I wouldn't. Not for a long period of time. She's not talking to me. She's just not. That's why I have her pulled to the side right now. Alright.
Hello.
Alright, man. I have you pulled to the side right now for this very reason. For the very reason that you chose not to talk to me. Now do you want to talk? You didn't talk because you're nervous? Okay. Alright, so how about you answer this for me then? Have you had anything to drink tonight by any chance? No, officer? Okay, that's all you had to say. Is there any alcohol in that little cup right there? Yeah, in that McDonald's cup. Anything in there? No? Okay, could I just see your ID? Just so who I'm the one talking to, that's all it is. You don't want me to check your license? Okay, that's completely fine. Alright, well next time I would appreciate it if you kind of would cooperate with the circumstances of the DUI checkpoint. It makes our life easier and your life easier. I'm not saying that you have to. You didn't have to talk to me. But, of course, you don't want to lengthen this period for a long time, for me at least, and yourself, okay? Do you understand where I'm coming from? Alright, do you have any questions for me? No? Alright, you can take off safely. Just be careful the next time, alright? Alright, thank you. Take care. You can leave as soon as I get back in my vehicle. Actually, I'll just have her take off right now. Because apparently he won't go unless if she goes. So, I guess we'll just say issue warning. There we go.
I'll cut you a break. This time.
Because I can't dismiss him if he's standing right there. It won't work. I know, guys, this is a little bit awkward, but we're trying our best. I hope it's not that awkward. Alright, yeah, she just wasn't complying with me earlier, and I don't know what was in that cup. Maybe, I don't know if she had any alcohol or not, so I mean, thank you for the help, I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Gotta love the county units, man. We only have Vics in our department, and they're beautiful looking, all clean. Nice. Now you're probably thinking, was it right to detain her like that? Well, to be honest, she didn't have to talk to us, and that's kind of the reason why I didn't run her ID. I kind of asked her if she wanted to give her ID, you know, just so we knew who she was. She wasn't required to give her license because she didn't commit a crime, anything at all. But what she did, and why we had her on that little stop, or why we had her pulled to the side, at least in our terms, pulled to the side, not on a traffic stop, just pulled to the side. The reason we had her pulled to the side is because she chose not to talk, and we weren't going to let her go through this whole checkpoint if she refused to tell us if she had anything to drink. And of course, we couldn't gather enough information to determine whether she had any alcohol in the car or not. So that's what that was, that whole fiasco. She didn't commit any crimes or anything like that, that's all it was. Alright. Hi ma'am, Sheriff's Office, you just approached a sobriety checkpoint. I don't know what she's doing. She's probably having a good night herself. Alright, yeah, so this is a sobriety checkpoint. Would you happen to have anything to drink tonight? Any alcohol, wine, any other beverages that are related to alcohol? Anything? Anything at all? No? Okay, you're good to go. Drive safely. Have a nice night. Cool stuff. You're good to go. Slow down. Good God. Alright, and stop. Hi sir, this is a sobriety checkpoint with the Sheriff's Office. That's what you reached right now. Would you happen to have anything to drink tonight? Any alcoholic beverages, wine, beer, anything like that? Nothing? Okay, you're good to go. Have a nice night. Alright. Just swerved a little bit. Hi ma'am, how's it going? Sheriff's Office? You just approached a sobriety checkpoint. Would you happen to have anything to drink tonight? Any alcoholic beverages, beer, wine, anything like that? Any spirits tonight? Anything at all, whatsoever. You're not gonna talk to me, ma'am? You're not gonna talk to me at all? I'm gonna give you one last time. Have you had anything to drink tonight whatsoever? Nothing. You're not gonna tell me nothing. Okay. What I'm gonna have you do, if you're not gonna listen to me, at least you can kind of hear me. I have 2 ears. What I'm gonna have you do is pull to the right after those cones over there. Okay. If you can do that for me, that'd be great. All right. All right. And we'll go back to our vehicle and have her pull to the side. So far, no DUI arrests, which is quite a record for Los Santos County. She's swerving a little bit. Alright. 81 traffic. You can show us on South Rockford Drive after that checkpoint. Gonna be out with a black and colored Audi. License plate's going to be San Andreas 2-1 Ida Nora King 143. Occupied only one time. Driver's possible 1055 and failed to answer any of my questions at the checkpoint. No additionals at this time. If you can just keep one on standby. Show me 1019 at this time. Alright, so we're just running a plate check right now.
2 Ida Nora King 143. A traffic violation. Proceed with caution.
The reason I ran the plate like that through my computer is because I don't know if my computer plus works. I did have one crash from earlier when trying to use it. I think I know what the problem is. I just had to fix it. But I will fix that after this episode. So that's why I ran the plate just like that. We'll go ahead and approach. The driver apparently has no registration.
Hello.
Alright, ma'am, I have you out here right now because you chose not to cooperate with me at that checkpoint. Alright, and I'm not gonna lie, I do smell an odor of alcohol come from the vehicle. Alright, so you can tell me right now if you had anything to drink tonight. Have you had anything to drink tonight whatsoever? We'll use this menu over here because I kind of like it. Where is it? Just a little tipsy. Just a little tipsy. You could just told me that at the checkpoint and we would have been all good. Alright. Is there anything illegal in the vehicle that I should be aware of? You don't have to answer that? Okay, well, I would prefer if you did. That way at least, you know, it's just for my safety. It's a safety concern, okay? Alright, if you could, just go ahead and take the key out the ignition and put it in the center console and step out for me, please. And along with that, get your license if you can. Alright. And registration and proof of insurance if you can get that as well. Alright. Alright, can I see your documentation?
Hold on a sec.
You don't have your registration with you, I see. Any reason for that? Alright.
Let's see some ID, huh?
I noticed she didn't have her registration in her hand. Alright, so she's different. I believe she's not the person who ran, or I'm pretty sure she's not the person who we got the run back for that plate for. Goodness, I'm not making any sense. No, that's another person. Alright. That was random. Okay, so this vehicle apparently has no registration on it, and it seems like you're not even aware of that, are you? Okay, well, there's no registration on the car, so unfortunately, even if you want to drive this tonight, and if you do pass a field sobriety test, which we will conduct here in just a moment, you won't be able to drive the vehicle at all tonight, alright? Just for the reason that you have no registration on it. Okay? You got any warrants out for your arrest or anything like that? Alright. 81, if I can get a 2729 check for a Cat Yamas. First name's gonna be King Adam Tom. Last name's gonna be Lincoln Adam Mary Adam Sam. Alright. License is valid, no active warrants. Okay, cool. Alright, man, what I'm gonna have you do is run a field sobriety test for me, alright? There's 3 tests, 2 to 3 tests, and if I can have you do that for me in the front of your car over here, alright? Pretty quick, simple. If you can just follow simple instructions, that'll be more than okay. Alright, first test I'm going to have you do is a walk and turn test. What you're going to do is you're going to walk along a straight line, heel to toe. Alright, 6 steps forward, 6 steps backward. And as you're taking each step, you're going to count 1001, 1002, 1003, so on and so forth until you reach 1006. Same thing on your way back. Do you understand? Alright, do you have any questions for me in regard to that?
Hello.
You don't? Okay, so you know how to do it? Alright, and I should let you know, as you're kind of doing that walk and turn test, heel to toe, you're going to make sure you have one foot in front of another, alright, as you're taking each step. So let's say if you're starting out with your left foot, then once you take the next step, you're going to put your right foot in front of your left, vice versa, okay? Something like that.
Thanks.
So whenever you're ready. Heel to toe, ma'am. What happened to that? You're not even maintaining the line. Yeah, you're not. You're a little tipsy. You were right about that. Okay. Alright, ma'am, and I guess second test will run through, right? Actually, you know what? We don't even need to do that. We can actually arrest her for suspicion of DUI at this point. Alright, ma'am, turn
You're
around for me.
mine now.
Wrists together, please. Palms parallel. Alright, ma'am. Yes, you're being arrested right now for suspicion of DUI. I'm gonna go ahead and read your rights in just a moment. I'll explain everything in just a moment. Alright, ma'am, so I'm gonna let you know right now. I'm gonna read your rights to you really quick, alright, before we kind of continue this. Alright, at this time, you do have the right to remain silent. Anything you say or do can and will be against in the court of law. You do have the right to an attorney if you cannot afford one. One will be appointed, but the court's at no cost. At any point in time, you can decide to exercise these rights. You understand that? Okay, you're under arrest. Would you happen to have anything illegal on you or on your person or anything like that? Is there anything illegal on your person? Check for myself. Well, I would prefer if you told me, because it's for a safety concern. Alright, safety matters here, alright? 81, I'm gonna have 1015 right now. If we can have a 1091 on standby. Yes, guys, I can see that. Unlike the one episode I didn't. I know there's a stolen vehicle there. I just, again, with all the events happening, I just want to focus on one thing right now. Alright, if at any point, I'm just going to pat you down really quick. If at any point you feel uncomfortable with this pat down, you can request for a female officer or a female deputy, and she will be on the way to take care of that, okay? So I'm just going to pat you down, make sure you have nothing on your person. Again, just remind me. That's all I gotta do. I like this Vic, man. Looks so good from the front as well. She had a pocket knife. Well, you know, when you told me check for yourself, yeah, when you say check for yourself, I could have got easily poked with that pocket knife. Next time, it would be a little bit better to tell me if you had something on you, okay? Alright, but then again, you might be intoxicated. And then we don't need to run a breathalyzer test because we already have her arrested for the suspicion of DUI, which is a probable arrest to make, or we have probable cause to make that arrest, if that makes sense. Alright, ma'am, have a seat in the back of the vehicle for me, please. I want to open the door for you. Watch your head as you kind of step in, you understand? Make sure you don't bump your head. Thank you. So that's why you chose not to talk to me earlier, right? Because you were drinking tonight? Is that why? Alright, well, I'm gonna go and search the car and make sure there's nothing in there, okay? Then we'll be good to go. Who the hell? Ah, she stole the car, didn't she? I'm pretty sure she just did. I don't know, the way she drove like that. Maybe. Then again, I'm just trying to focus on one thing, guys. Alright, we'll go and search the car and make sure there's nothing in there. No alcoholic beverages, it seems. Ooh, we found a joint. We found some marijuana. Alright, so we found marijuana, a brown bag stuffed with money. Okay, so you know what that means? Possession, but suspicion of possession with intent to distribute. She has a brown bag stuffed with money and a joint found in the center console. I mean, what is she going to do with a joint to sell for that much? You never know if she has a whole supply on her. Or she could have just sold it. She could have just sold most of the joints she had and kept one for herself. You never know. So that is suspicion of PWID. That is not good. That is not good. Alright, we'll go ahead and open the vehicle door. See, I wouldn't make a big deal if it was just a joint. Like, if it was just a joint, I wouldn't make a big deal out of it at all. Because I don't see the reason to. But she has a big brown bag stuffed with money. So that's a big problem.
Vinewood Hills.
Alright, we think we ran her ID earlier, so she has no warrants. She has no registration on the vehicle, somehow. Which isn't her concern, because she doesn't own the vehicle. The person who owns the vehicle is going to have a problem. In my state, New York, they usually make it reliable on the owners to make on the vehicle owners to make sure that the registration is up to date before anyone else can use the vehicle. Otherwise, if a person like this uses their vehicle and it has no registration, the owner is screwed, not this person. At least in my state they do that. I'm not sure about other states. I'm not sure about New Mexico law, but I do know that that's a fact in my state, New York. Alright, we'll go ahead and open the rear right door. And she's just gonna go to jail for the suspicion of DUI. Alright, man, so I found that brown bag stuffed with money, and I found that joint. So I'm not gonna charge her for the joint. Alright, I usually don't make a big deal out of joints. But we will investigate, we will try to figure out what was that, why you have a big, you know, brown bag stuffed with money next to that joint as well. You know what I mean? It's a little suspicious, right? You understand? Alright, so all you're gonna go to jail tonight for is suspicion of DUI. Should we find out anything else about that brown bag stuffed with money, and literally stuffed with money, and if it has any relation to that joint, you might catch a PWID charge. Alright, there's a chance of that happening. We don't know for sure yet. Okay, so right now you're just going to jail with suspicion of DUI. Do you understand what you're being charged for tonight? Do you have any questions for me? No questions? Okay, we're just gonna get a transfer. We're just gonna get a transport for you, and you'll be on your way to jail tonight. If you have any questions from now until the transport arrives, you can ask me. I will stand right here, and otherwise just wait. All right, and we'll go ahead and shut our door. There we go. Nice. So where's the transport option? That's it. There we go.
Assistance required in Vinewood Hills.
Awesome. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like how he pulled up like that.
How's it going? You skelly fucker!
Dang.
What the hell?
Alright, come on, man. Hey, I appreciate your assistance. Nice moonwalk, by the way. That was pretty dope. Alright, come on, man. This way. Come on, this way. Get in the car. Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you. Have a nice night. Stay safe.
Thanks.
Oh my goodness. He was pretty good, actually. He knew how to drive. You guys saw that? He didn't even bump into my car. That's awesome. Alright. Oh, he's nice. He's letting me go. He's trying to make sure the traffic doesn't go this way. You're so nice, man. You're so cool. I like that deputy. He was cool. I mean, I don't know if he intentionally did that, but that was pretty cool if I had to think about that for a couple of minutes here. Sobriety checkpoint ahead. So anyways, guys, that's going to conclude it for this episode. We did get one arrest out of tonight. It is 2:01 in the morning in the game. It's actually 2:28 a.m. for me on a college day. So I probably should get some rest tonight. But I hope many of you did enjoy this. If you did, definitely hit that like button, guys. I made this a premiere for the reason that in case if you guys had any questions about what I was doing in this episode, at least you guys can ask in the live chat. For those who are watching hours after the premiere is uploaded, then you can post a comment asking any questions about what I just did throughout this episode, and I will try my best to answer them. But otherwise, you guys have a wonderful night. Once again, I'd like to thank RobertTM. He sent me this vehicle through DM. I really do appreciate it, man. This CVPI is absolutely gorgeous. But yeah, aside from that, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching, and peace out, guys. Thanks for watching. Take care, guys.